for them because all the information, in fact, every single piece is there.
Yeah, that knife timing was gorgeous from Paddytech as well. Just confirming those thoughts of, people already being in these positions. Again, though, good damage on the site. It's not like I say, you're not making this tricky. The double stack towards Dice is going to be curious. Wolfen's going to at least remove Paddytech for now. Let's see what Foxy can get done here. Has to buy time, allow time for rotations, and does more than that.
Down, 10 seconds
holds
left.
it comfortably at this point. Down to 2, Roxy and Wolfen. And, well, Roxy was the last one to join, was going to linger around B. And now we can see the time's already dwindled here, but a nice little start for any quick springboard off the back, but he has been noted. Revealed on the site, the wall comes in, but it's Roxy with the spam. Good start, and that's the site open. Keep in mind that everyone was sitting further back. Paddytech, what a shot. Pretty Ambi gone. Spike now planted. A little isolated on the site here. 2 towards B main, 2 on the site itself.
They've been able to take some space back, but it is that B main presence that they really have to clear. Utility-wise, still have themselves a couple of flashbangs and the paranoia. I think that's the main focus if they can actually get back in, but instead, they're actually just going to smoke it off.
Ooh, this is risky. This is super risky, and Alive saved them, at least for one. Now it's down to 1, full in a 1v2. Playing towards the stairs here. Foxy surely got an inclination about this. Held it long enough, waited patiently, and gets the job done. But that felt...
Facing on the other side, there's still a hell of a lot for XL to do.
Just gonna wall off hell. Screw it. Now they have broken through in at least a couple of explosions. That shot was filthy. Need a little bit more, though. Chihuahua not going to have enough in the tank for it. And Foxy, the last one alive. This is really nice work. Rotations. There's still 2 players here from XL. Investing the ult here. This is great work from them. 25 seconds. Just going to try and buy time. Get the rotations in there out alive to do damage, which is exactly what he's doing. The ult coming through has set them up so well. All the information they need. And this is now worrying times. Kase under pressure. And they...
Smart interplay. Yuri, though, has a solid read, and this fight's getting a little awkward, but he gets both kills.
They've created such an opportunity here. The TP taken, going to get fast to the side, trying to deny Chihuahua getting here too early, and actually gives away position fast enough. But Chihuahua's now noted that, well, there's only going to be 1 on there. Ain't no spike here just yet. He's actually slipped the net a little. Do they have any idea that he could be on stairs? That's the question in my mind. They look a little cautious, but maybe not cautious enough. 3 for Chihuahua keeps at least a chance in this. But bear in mind, Kase had very little into this round, and they made something out of it. And now a 2v1.
Paranoia through almost straight away, but nobody close. In fact, both players sticking on the same angle. A chance for a fight to be had, but he's almost just going for a few spam shots. But look at this, it's just nasty. No to this site. They have a very good setup here.
And they're none the wiser. XL have the perfect positioning on this. Ambi not going to quite find the place they went with the knives. Oh, with the fadeaway. And Yuri left in the 1v4. Almost catching alive there as the smoke dissipated, but going to be marked. And he has 10 seconds to do something with this. That's a shot. Foxy deleted. 3 more to go, 8 seconds. And the flank's on the way. That's unfair, Paddytech. That's unfair. In towards
Surely
Logs
not.
and now waiting. Surely going to get checked here. They're going to get 1 with him. Forcing Paddytech to be isolated, and good trades from Kase can at least open up the site's potential. Now there is Foxy at the back of the site. And this now becomes an issue because rotations are on the way and the flank's on the way, but Foxy is now noted. There's the lockdown. We'll find a way to see if it comes in. There you go, Tom.
It's only taken 10 rounds, but it is going to make things a little bit more awkward. Actually forces him into an opponent as well. Alive just sat out. He's got a drone available. That's at least something. We're also seeing a fake being thrown on the other side, and now Yuri has taken that space back. Wall down, but Chihuahua's just destroyed Wolfen. They've even got a res available to bring back the player up in heaven.
Roxy's position could be huge. Paddytech's aware of it. No, I just lost that capability. I really thought if he hit that timing right, that could have been perfect. Do a little bit of damage and give Yuri a chance, but I like this almost aggressive peek, but Foxy's fine for it. There was a couple of moments there where it got dicey, but Paddytech on the other side. Foxy there as well. First frag found. And Foxy actually got another. Oh, and Paddytech did not fall back at all. Just slightly further away. Underhand flash and buys the time. Pops the ult. And options are dwindling for Kase here. Ambient full. What can you do with this? Already 3 players pretty much present on the site. No one overfacing. Making them work for it. And Ambi's options are dire.
I have the spike. Cover going out.
I'm not sure how. Again, we're actually just going to go TPing into the smoke. This is a bold play to try and make for fall. And it seems like they're aware of it. Panitek is just going to execute him, and Ambi, well, no, it's
Good. They've got them locked in. They're trying to break their way out, maybe wrap around towards CT, and none the wiser. Mo gets caught off guard. And XL have somehow slipped the net. Wall goes up, and they've got a 2v1 technically towards the site. Okay. Now, one of them is going to have to go hero mode. Not going to happen. Wolfen with a banger of a shot. Panitek just gets deleted out of the server. Chihuahua now, 1v5. Don't think it's going to work, and it doesn't. Kase, some of these shots...
Matt in the space of a second, but either way...
It feels like a DPI button hit at that point. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't right. Ooh,
Okay.
Kase, taking back space, getting proactive. Kase not out of the woods just yet.
This is a ratty little angle, but it's been given away.
Beautiful.
The dart catching, and while Mo, yeah, not going to happen. Good trading again from Kase, so it's not going to work out fantastically. The question is, Lauren, do they do it again? Should we just force again?
Holding down market right now. All towards the side. They're going to note at least one towards it. That's going to be now Wolfen in a bit of danger here.
30
Has
seconds
so
left.
little to play with. Has to just try and buy time. Players life 25 seconds now. The clock is running low and they still haven't cleared Wolfen. Finally gets away from the ult, and the overstep from Alive. I kind of love it. The push towards CT.
Wolfen.
What is that? What was that third kill?
Oh! And with them forced out of the site, the smoke is already going to push them back completely. This is going to be tough now for XL.
Do they have anything to deny that plan? I guess Alive is the player who needs utility. Just throw Alive through the one-way. The man's absolutely... Okay. Okay. No, not like this. How did it happen? But they still have to clear the site. They still have to clear main. There's a lot on the list of what Kase need to do, and they need to do it quick. They have the operator with full. They have the knives out for Ambi, who's desperately trying to fight for this. And they have their way back towards the site. 3 still stand, though. Chihuahua has res as well if needs, must. Mo holds the line. Ambi goes down. Where's the trader? There's one. Fox is going to find Chihuahua. Wall goes up. He gets instantly broken. The head. He gets more than one. I will be so impressed. And he made a go of it. Doesn't get what he wanted. TP taken. And not much really to report other than there's a lot of them and the spike's down.
Yeah, this is a super rough spot as well, with Foxy lurking in the backlines. If they don't clear this, he almost definitely has a free couple of kills, because he can hear them actually breaking the door as well. But he is playing that timer. They're also going to throw utility just to slow things down even further. And, well, this should be 2 free kills.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely on the money. Foxy, perfect positioning. Ambi.
2 ultimates that I feel like are pretty reactive. No, they're going to use it straight away.
Okay. Try and brawl it out. You've gone for 1-1 trades. Alive. Just appears on the periphery of Yuri's vision. Angle. The timing's ridiculous. And now a 2v2. Tom, there's a chance.
Yeah, especially with the positioning back towards main as well. They have absolutely no idea. It's just the timing couldn't be working out better, and it's left all onto Foxy. He knows where both players are, but it's Roxy instead, his counterpart with an R, that's going to actually take this round down.
And so much space potentially. I think Fall's got it down. He does. Very patient play waiting there, finding Foxy. Panitek creeping towards the site. Position given away. Utility going to chunk him down. 43 HP and barely still standing. Look at the damage on Mo and Panitek here. Down so low. Alive, not being given many opportunities. Does Wolfen overextend? No. Keeping composed under this pressure. And there's still that player close, tucked in the corner. That's going to be Roxy. This is so good. Kase finding these moments to come up. 2 players noted. Excuse me, maybe just no, there is absolutely 2. Ambi still good for it. Still plucks Chihuahua away from the window. Roxy good for 1 on the trade, but now XL have the site. It is going to be a 3v3 post plant. What do they have for this post plant? I guess Yuri's got res if they want to find the timing right to utilize it, but the ult coming back in as well from Panitek. So this is still going to be brutal to try and work in on.
Also, the res is at the back of the site. So you'd basically have to have won the round by the time you actually get anywhere near a res. Turret going to be put down just to try and take initial contact, but Mo's a little bit further back. Timer ticking now as they have to move in, and the thing is, it's unusual for this many players to be straight within the site. A firing scrub for them to walk into, and while now Fall, last man standing.
Lean towards his B site. So again, Yuri not checked upon. Got away with murder for a second, but quickly put to bed. And now this is where problems begin. Already with a spike planted, this is so hyper-aggressive from XL. A lovely little piece coming in here, and barely a response made from Kase. For a Spectre, a Bulldog, and such. So again, this isn't bad, and Chihuahua used to be so good on this agent as well. I'm looking forward to the later stages of what he can do. Roxy's having none of it, though. Absolutely none of it.
No, I like that. The pings were put across early from fall of the positions that they were in. And now any extra damage that can be done by XL would be huge. Not a lot of weaponry, a bit of a misstep with the check, but
that's fine,
it doesn't matter.
Complementing that with his position, this is really brutal. Because as you can see, there should be a swing, and there it is. Mo's there to punish fall, so a really good attempt, but this puts so much pressure now towards Roxy, who is towards CT. You can already see that plant is so favorable towards this slip back towards long. Man, this is rough for Roxy. After having great impact in just those prior rounds, this has now put him right back to test. Tap on the spike, could draw the attention of one. And there it is, jump heap for Paddytech. And even on the other side, Mo, never far away from this. And maybe just gonna try and get it half. And there we go. So utility's still there. And Roxy knows that, just simply put, they're not playing games. That's a shot though! Almost. So where's that next layer? They've taken the space. Foxy, perfect. Second one in, gonna find Ambi. Clears the back of the side. It's so robust. And alive, getting a little tempted, but he held off. He held off.
I feel like there was somewhat maybe Foxy. No. Don't go through the smoke.
Stop it. But man, they've got their work cut out on the plate. Wolfen, did he slip through on a bit of timing? I mean, they still have the back box alive, and yeah, that's where the box going to stop. Yeah, there it was. A little bit of fun, no fun allowed. 3, and let's see what they can do with these 4. Stand and fly apparently is the name of the game for Mo. Goes back in for more, can't get it though. Good trades coming out from Kase. Now the positioning from Paddytech, I think he's going to lose out on this fight because there's one coming in from Garage in a second's time, but Fox has actually got his back. Maybe still a little bit of openness. No way. Remaining. He's going to sit this. He is absolutely going to sit this. You better check on that. Oh right.
Pat, 2 rounds in a row.
Yep. Come on, Paddytech, you got to win those, man. Sarcasm, there's nothing you could do. Play back in, though, finding alive as well. So taking away Paddytech and alive from this, leaving the last 3. 2 towards long, and 1 trying to lurk in through Garage, and both have lost. Chihuahua goes down by Garage, leaving it all to Foxy. And this is good from Kase. Playing it back in perfectly, and look at that, just an army in front of him. Kase, already, the pace coming out from Kase, just hitting that flip. Paddytech looking kind of sharp, though, this round, Tom.
Yeah, unfortunately, the rest of his teammates are getting ruined. You've also got that operator still there. It's a missed shot, and now the flash leaves Wolfen completely blind. He's going to be able to pull out the pistol. And well, again, it's just gone back in the favor of XL.
Okay, Ambi. Hit the perfect start. Can you bookend this round? 2 players, experience plenty. Going to isolate 1. The tap was on. Mo gonna scout out at least probably 2 of these players alive, teed up with the information, and Ambi already noted. Isolates 1, gonna find Mo. Checks back towards Spike, gets another 1v1, but it's Chihuahua. It's never really a 1v1. This man is a walking army at times, leaving Wolfen. Early did not get it to half. Keep your mind towards how that spike is progressing. Already the lurk's been dealt with, so Alive gets taken away from the back lines, but there's another string to this. Chihuahua's on the way. That should be a trade. It is. Good work. And now it's all on Mo. There's the ult. And he's getting closed down on his Reddit correctly, but he can't do much about it. Guys, like big. These are such dangerous teams that came through. And speaking of danger, Wolfen bangs out Alive to start with.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought he was the one in trouble.
Nope. Just fine. Just fine. All good. Oh, dear. Oh, this is not pretty, is it?
He's got a teammate to help, though.
Yeah. Wow. Sure, but Wolfen's still trying to find it. This guy, if he gets any more, that'd be nasty. Ambi with a good trade. Gonna put Chihuahua under a lot of scrutiny, and he can't run away from this. Stand and fight. Lovely little crunch towards the side, but he does stand, and he does deliver. Ambi goes down. He's got 25 HP. If Chihuahua does any more, this would be heroics. The flash comes in, the pre-fire just spamming it. Does go down on the trade. And Kase making a round out of this. Bear in mind, the guns they came in with were not pretty. It was Bulldogs, it was odds and ends. It's what they had, but Wolfen, well, ult's out. He got what he wanted. And lucky to still be standing.
Yeah, the thing is now they've used a Rolling Thunder, a Tour de Force popped. They almost need to be bringing this round home. Swing back through from Paddytech, though. And now it is left all onto that ult. First shot landed, and he'll get the second as well.
Looking to do that chip damage. And actually, XL going to try and pressure this one, but sent right back again. Response in kind. The drop down comes in. And Roxy, all too aware of what Mo wanted to do. Juan going to come in and Kase and just digging their heels in.
Yeah, and they've used up the majority of the utility to get them back in. You got a couple of flashes out, but the remaining players just not peeking, holding back, and this flank still quite far away. Foxy even taking the peek before Alive can actually get anywhere near.
Yeah, and Alive can do the best he can. Pantek needs to pull attention. Alive's doing well, trying to keep this round at least somewhat competitive. But again, Alive! Shot! And now he's got to know where this player is on the back of the side. Spins it! Oh, get it, Rocky.
The horn already to sort of force some of these players back. Foxy, that's a nice shot, though.
Would you expect another? Apparently you would, but Ambi still gets the better of Foxy, and now here comes that brawl towards the side. Pantek again alleviating some of the stress and bringing it back to a 3v3. Now Alive trying to deal with his presence, and Wolfen still good for it. It's Chihuahua to fall. Alive.
Oh, no.
He's had a nightmare. It's all on Pantek. It ain't going to work. Kase coming through this is going to be interesting.
Will he have time to react? Oh, they had a pop flash. That's such a sick setup. That's such a sick setup.
And that's going to instantly slow this down. They have to respect that, right? And you can see that in response, XL slipped towards the site, sit a little deeper. That was actually really nice. Because I said, without noting where Pantek was, I was like, that's kind of weird. That doesn't look good. And that doesn't look good either. The Wolfen in full just managed to slip towards the site. And no one stopped them. How did they get that deep on the site without anyone being aware of the possibility?
Spike planted.
And Foxy's a mile away. That's now going to give away the game that he was on the flank. That should call Roxy into attention, who is low, but at least could just be acting like an early warning system here. Alive with the operator. It ain't pretty, but that kill was Foxy. Making a couple of steps towards the site now. Alive. Decimated. Wolfen's an animal. Absolute animal of this. And Foxy, let's see what you got. A 1v2. Not pre-fire. Not wrong. But it's looking light work of XL, which is kind of surprising at this point. Pantek is trying to put up any fight he can. Gets out of danger for now, but still, Mo's there. There's still a little bit of chance in this one. Still fight left in XL, and that's nice from Chihuahua. All for the 1v4. Would you dare? 5 shots in the tour de force. There's so much he can do. 9. First response from XL.
A lot of information currently there.
I think that's probably, what, 3? 2 at least? And away we go, straight in. Ambi doesn't care. Foxy with a snap. Gonna find 2, needs more. Gets one! Foxy! Saving them, at least in this round, but it's the Wolf on the prowl still in a 1v2, and Foxy is low HP. Down he goes, another 1v1. Hide when you're that size, and now he swings. Sees him, but he's got to play this perfectly. He's not worried.
On the site, and now you can start seeing all of that utility being pressured and the wraparound being attempted.
Oh, almost had it. You can see the impact alone, and now it's all on Pantek in a 1v3 post-plant scenario. It's not looking pretty. It's looking like the map 3 is calling. 42 HP in a bit of a dream, but he's already revealed. He's already been marked. He's going to take Ambi with him, but there's only so much one man can...
So I want to see whether or not that matchup is going to go either way. This is very aggressive from the defense, so straight down mid early. He's got... What?
Wait.
What's just happened?
Sorry. Okay, I'll never doubt you again. I'll never doubt you again. No worries, Ambi. You're just as good. And Kase just coming out with a statement in round 1. Mo is left all on his lonesome. Does at least get the plant. That's one benefit, but I have to find. Any damage would be great, but the wall goes up, man. This is wraps.
Yeah, Yuri maybe just wanting to earn up.
From XL. This could potentially change things, but Ambi straight on the rifle too. This is a big investment. Aren't going to come in. Does he get the fight on towards mid? Not really. It's going to be Roxy's side towards Foxy, of course. And now Alive and Mo come together. This is big. Ambi and Wolfen now. That rifle's still in play. Not really want to find the impact until then. Mo's gone down. Spike carrier now denied. That's not going to be a plant anytime soon, but Ambi left in the 1v2. How's he going to divide this one up? Mo's this one towards kitchen. Live, now noted. So he knows both players, Tom.
Or a chance to isolate one of them, but isn't going to get... It's getting an after plant without a sage.
Oh, the push. I actually really like the push in combination, but was met by force. Alive still standing. Chihuahua and Mo looking for that plant, trying to get into that post-plant setup. Is anyone going to try and deny that? No. They're respected for now, but Alive's going to get the ult online. This has to have impact. Not going to overstep, not going to overswing, but it's allowed Roxy close. This is still a little bit precarious. There's the swing, and he doesn't get away with his life. The trade! Oh, Chihuahua! That's set for another round here. And the time again, the clock dwindling, the patience showing here. Experience ahead of his time from Foxy. The spray's good enough to get him to. That's time purchased, and Chihuahua is that back line. Hunter's Fury coming through to try and keep them off that spike, and this is when Chihuahua can strike. Death from above, Chihuahua. Perfection. Experience in this man's hands. Full has to try and face this fight. And Chihuahua trying to play around it, around the world, gets the timing right, and there's no options left. It's perfection from Chihuahua. Oh, Nuri.
He still gets it.
Actually got that kill. Okay.
Oh, no.
Chihuahua, the punishment, and look at this Kase just absolutely shutting these rounds down. Foxy is fighting a mad fight right now, though, but the timing's going to be good for Wolfen. Swings around and finds...
Can be difficult, but I think they've done well so far with the utilization of the paranoia. Roxy, though, just avoids it this time, is patient in waiting, and actually doesn't go for the plant denial. They're just still managing to hold on. The defense is there from the other side.
Mo was 1 HP. Mo was 1 HP. Or odd Mo. Does get out of there for merely a second. Shut down into this 2v2 post-plant. Flash in hand, that's all the utility now invested. Actually catching both, buying a little bit of time here. They want the fight. Wolfen wants to clear it. He's one of these two players. Vol's going to do it, and they know where Chihuahua is. How does he do it again? Is there any chance of it? No. Wolfen is going to take matters into his own. So critical, and Yuri's going to spot this. Chihuahua doesn't get to be that second string to the bow. And this is sharp work. Patatek going to find Fall in kind of no man's land drifting, but still they need more than that to get back into this round. Gotta note that Ambi is just posted towards that A site, not moving a muscle, but again, intention noted now. Rotation should be on the way. Denial of the plant. Oh, Wolfen's done well with that. And now Mo and Patatek. Such a rough situation to try and make the best out of. They need a miracle now and 10 seconds to find it. Patatek does well to find Rose 3 that round, but
he's placed the ult not above, which is normally the way you'd go about it, but it's because he's got 2 teammates. So he holds on to the bottom line, although nice kill from Alive. He does not expect this many players to be here. Even still, though, Lauren traded out quite well.
They're making a round out of it. I don't know if they can get the res. They're going to try to... I don't think anyone can deny that right now unless they really commit to it. No, okay. Back to a 3v3. Game back on until the cross comes into question. Ambi pins Mo to the floor, and now you're going to have the spike left. And that couldn't be worse. How do they find any of these players to remove some vision on it? Alive even gets noted. They're adjusting to the back of the site. Cross still being watched by Ambi.
No
Flash.
shot.
Alive! He's found them a chance.
Oh my.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, he's done nothing with it. Fair enough. Okay, well...
What's going on? No one's watching behind! It's just 3 kills of 4! He killed one of their teammates!
I think my internet dropped out in just defiance.
Oh, don't blame you. I wish mine did.
How are we here? How are we here, Tom?
Ready.
Well, hopefully Alive's got something else in the locker for them, because that... To say that's a blunder is an understatement, and while Wolfen is going to...
As it stands, though, masses of intent noted, and a slip through in middle as well. Fall's making decent enough progress, but Foxy's not backing away. Sticks around long enough, but tees up Patatek on that secondary swing. One slipping the net, but I think Patatek's even aware of it, yeah. Had support there in the form of Chihuahua, and yes, Fall's made some decent progress, but to what end now? They're all too aware that there's no one else pushing over towards that long side of things, so they've slipped the net somehow. How much can one man do? No 1v4.
They spotted him in mid, so he shouldn't be able to go unchecked. Like, they have to have a decent idea of this. But instead, oh, there you go. Patatek even gonna get him.
For now, Patatek. The information is huge. Pops the ult as well. He knows what's coming his way. Gonna call in the cavalry as well. Foxy en route for this. Roxy takes the fight. Stunner of a shot. The follow-up as well. Mo's dead and buried, but the response... This is a bloodied battle. Yuri's position has been found.
Gives time for Foxy to regress and take that extra space back. Oh, it's not pretty. In fact, the shots are completely weird. Gonna go back in with the classic, and Yuri...
And the pacey piece coming through, they're going to try and get through mid. Rez comes in on the other side, it's alive. And well, because the rest of the XL boys going to shut it down for him. Doesn't have to do much about this. Spots one on the cross out, that's Roxy gone. Ambi and Yuri barely making it out of mid.
And they've got so much.
Feels a little inevitable that cresting this corner, it's not going to go very well. But let's find out. There it is.
Team Ace.
And they gave it a go, but
He's
the
mad.
timing. That's the spike. Oh, God, there's so many.
Down A.
That's a rifle recovered now as well. I don't know if I love this. I don't know if I love this at all. 30 seconds now. That spike should be planted.
30 seconds left.
And the ult
Yeah,
as
they've
well.
even- Yeah, Viper's pit in. Okay, big kill coming out from Foxy. Making up for the previous round. The spam, though! That was actually an off bullet! I don't even think that was even close to where Alive was. And now you got the flank as well! Oh,
this is
dear, it's left all on
ridiculous.
to Pat.
Ball at the back of the site. Palitek just spams away, tries to find any sort of connection. Flash goes in, no one to push through, and on the other side of this box, you know where he is. Palitek has to move forward, though, step by step, and Casse converted.
Seconds left.
10 seconds
The only
left.
position that's really interesting for me is the lurk from Fall, because it means no one could come through. And Foxy, I understand the play, but I'm not sure this was the round to make it again.
They brought it back down to a 3v3. This has become so feasible. Alive, making noise. Gonna hear these steps, and this is time. This is all time purchase. Paul just has to play to the clock, and he's doing that so well. Eventually, they'll just have to cut their losses, and Alive wants him dead. But Fall is just going to play it to the clock. This is perfect work, and now they have to try and focus on those backlines, those defenders. Chihuahua does well to find Yuri. It's on Roxy. Roxy good for it. Catches Mo, catches another. And Chihuahua bleeding by the wayside. 3 HP, and now the utility invested. His options are... Okay, there's still options apparently for Chihuahua, but the time
No time.
will disallow this. And it will be Casse to get to 11. Little out of sorts, but the curious one, spam comes in, the Wolves gonna take most of it. It's Palitek to find Roxy, though. They're close enough by to still be putting up these fights. The mid-lurks are gonna meet. Yuri's still posted on the site, though. Good for one, but the trade comes in. Wolfen is good for it. He wins that fight in middle now. The cross is the problem. He is the problem. And XL are not getting away from him now. Foxy, nothing is safe. Left is a problem, right is a problem. He's got no safety to go to. He has to take this fight. And he loses it.
So
Wolfen.
good.
That player's further back. You can still see Chihuahua lingering around, but Hunter's Fury, and that's a lot of information forcing the swing. That's good, but the trade's better. Ambi's still going to keep this one competitive. Many tags coming through, not too many. And Alive going down. The res comes out. Roxy back on the feet. They're back up to 5. Back down to 4. And they're trying to fight for this side. XL aren't giving it up just yet, but Wolfen still stands. And this guy can change the outcome. He doesn't even need to.